So that takes the re-rack out of the equation. Again, an easy enough safety. Again, Barker's doing the right thing each time, just checking where this first red's going to head to and what damage is going to be done when he hits it. And Albie can get a free run at it. So that takes the re-rack out of the equation. Again, an easy enough safety. Again, Barker's doing the right thing each time, just checking where this first red's going to head to and what damage is going to be done when he hits it. And it's skimmed out. That's the damage that's happened here. It didn't get a full contact into that pink and reds. So Albie can't see the right side of the pack. He's got a wide open red. And if he's lucky, he may well have a shot in the pink here. He could get a shot in the pink into this side pocket. And, well, it's gone really awkward, I think, has it? No, has he bumped that far enough? Oh, that's perfect. The only problem is the black's going on its spot. And it's available into the other corner. So he's got to get high enough off this red. And if he gets the right angle, he can bump the other red out of the way. I don't think he's gone far enough, though. Nope, that needed to be there. Cue ball needed to be there so he could bump that red out of the way. So he's going to screw back. I think he can get away with that. Doesn't want to go too far. Well, he's blocked off in the black, but he's got a pink into the middle. But he's got an awful lot of acreage to cover to come back up the table for this red. And you've got to then think, well, you know, it's just like an inch and a half too far there on that black. Oh, that was a great shot. I mean, he's awkward, but it was a very good shot. Now he can if he can jack up high enough, I think he can. Is he putting any spin on this? This is really horrible. Yeah, that's extremely well done. Okay, he's not going to have much after it, I don't think, but it was a good shot. And he's got an easy escape route up table here. But he's going to try and, is he going to try and dig in? Yep, here we go. And that's the problem when they're all bunched together and you've not got a great angle. But he has a cut, and he's also going to brush off the second red, I think, and probably stay in the black. Well, you could really get right into that. Even the angle's a bit too straight. He's got the red into the middle pocket here, I think. Or is he going? No, I'm not quite sure what he's played for. I mean, obviously this is the one that he's probably played for, but I think that red went into the middle pocket. Now he's got to hope he can squeeze through here. Well, he's got the bump. And I think he's got too much angle in the black to drag this black ball in and get really good in this red. It's you've got to get it enough, obviously, to get the black to the pocket. But he's putting loads of bottom on it to drag to get the pace in the cue ball, but to drag and kill the cue ball. It's like playing a draw shot. And again, that was excellently executed by Albinario. Really got the hold on that cue ball there. Again, he's just gone too far. He's way too straight, but of course, just a roll through. Now, what's he doing? Drawing back for the red into the same pocket. It looks like it at the moment. Yeah. So the break goes to 55, and we are approaching the critical point in this break, because it all hinges on getting something moving with these reds. I'm just having a look at that that set there. That's going to the jaw. It looks as if it's taking a chunk of the jaw. I'll be trying to get out for the last open red, and it's just going to be a roll through to the side cushion. But he must have some sort of angle to do some damage here, unless he spotted something else in this bunch of reds. I don't see anything. And he's leaving himself high enough, get the top in the cue ball and get a bump of some description. There is definitely nothing on. Now, what's he doing? Yeah, he's got loads of side in the cue ball, and he's come out good. He's got a little stun into the side pocket, down for the black. The break goes to 71, and the table is at his mercy. And this could be a very big break, commentator's curse. Got to get high enough each time. And that's given him a choice, either or, but he's still beyond the black. Well, Steve will be a bit gutted at having to leave if this ends up what we think it might end up being. Now, looking at the angle here, you can stun through and play for position on either of those reds, and even if he goes too far, he's got the red down the rail. And he's now got the choice. The fact that he's actually so good on this red in the rail is one reason for taking it right now. Well, he has got an angle, but he's going to hang off. No, he's not. Well, he's back looking at the other red. But I think this is as good a time as any to get rid of this one. You know, it's he might not get as good on it. Now, he could. All he's trying to do here is draw into the area behind these reds. That's all he's trying to do. He's guaranteed to be on something. And if he goes a bit too far, he can get rid of the one on the far side. And again, that is perfect. Little roll through. Break goes to 95. Once again, you've got to just get up high enough. Anywhere high enough in the middle of the table will give you a choice of these two reds. You don't want to chicken out. And that's perfect again. You know, get yourself high enough each time. You're always going to be good. So, the break is 103. There was 43 left in the table. And this could be very big. He's looking around and looking around. The black, he's got a bit more angle than he would like, but he's looking at the blue. But really, the black's a shot to play because you're going to be on the red as long as you hit it hard enough and get high enough. It's the right shot. It's a tough shot. He's looking and looking and looking. He knows this is a shot. This is the one he has to play. There's no point in trying to bail out up table when you've got the shot that gets you on the red. Just got to make sure you hit it and get high enough. And that will do. Will it? He's going to be awkward. But he can. I think he can get reasonably good in the queue here. And again, he just needs to drop this in and come back out onto the black. It's all about just potting the ball. It's tough. Well, he's digging in to see if he can get enough bottom to screw across for the black. That's looking like what he's playing. And he's played it well again. And he's got the angle in the black. This is anywhere up this side, but don't go too soft in it and you'll be on the yellow. Now, pink isn't blocking the blue. It goes into the both middle pockets. So he's got to go forward to the side short cushion here and side cushion. Needs to bounce, and that's perfect. Break goes to 119. Got to get back far enough to get good in this green. It's a wee bit more of a cut. He could have been a bit further out, but he's still fine. I mean, this just goes across the table and back for the brown into the same pocket. Keep going, keep going. Now once again, he's got a nice angle, so he should be going forward and up this side for the blue. And he really wants, this is where he wants to really try and get as perfect as he can in the blue to make it simple to work this pink. Well, he's gone just a bit too heavy, but it does cleanly go. But I think he's just got to get this to the hole. It's all about just judging the pace. But he now ties the highest break for the tournament on 128, which was made by Mal. And then it goes. Now it needs to just hold up. Now he can pot the pink, and he's got to come back across to the black into the same pocket. That's the shot. So he's just got to get the pace in it. And he's now got the highest break for the tournament. But he wants to clear the board here for a very big break that's unlikely to be beaten. He doesn't need to put any side on this cue ball, he just needs to let it run off the rail and back across far enough, so he's got to go right through with the shot. He doesn't want to leave the cue ball in the middle of the table with only a double in the black or something daft like that. He's worried about the side pocket for some reason or whatever, but he's now looking at this. He's in two minds here, but the shot is going forward. He's fine. He's going forward to the side rail and back across. And that is excellent because it's got the pace, and that was beautifully played. Again, we talk about playing the right shot, and when he's came up against it, he's played the right shot each time. The break is 139. And in goes the black for a 146. So that is the third 146 we've seen this. I'm going to type well done. And we've seen 3 146 breaks this year. 2 of them were by Neil Robertson in the 2023 World Professional Snooker Championships, and the third one was by Albinario, and that was an excellent break. Is there anybody watching this in the stream? Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying well done or nothing. Are you all falling asleep here? Come on, guys. You're going to go a long time before you see anything like that. Oh, Dwight's there. He's woke up. That was superb. Well, Steve's going to be kicking himself because Steve left the building and Albinario's dished up a 146. Yes, good evening, everybody. I've been rabbiting away there. I've actually been tweaking my my volume
on my mic settings. Good evening to Larry. And I hope the audio is coming through okay. I found that my sound card software had mic boost on, and I made a video, a short video. It was actually more of a test video I did for Eurotruck, but to hear what the sound was like when I turned this boost up, and I could hear a lot of background noise. So I've turned this mic boost off, which was on all the time. So you can let me know whether the sound is any good, bad, or indifferent. That video that I showed there was Albanario's 146 break, the highest break of the tournament in the Virtual World Snooker Championship I did. And you won't have heard me because I did have the mic muted there, but I did already apologise in the stream to Barkers, because in the last stream that I did, I think Albanario was involved, and I had mentioned that he was going for another world title to go with his snooker one that he just won. Well, that was totally wrong, because of course Barkers defended his title, so apologies to Barkers. Well, we won't have a full house. We will, I think, have the 13 that I eventually counted. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, yeah, 13. So there's going to be buys in tonight's tournament. We're just right on the top of the hour, so the bracket will be drawn any second now, and the rooms will go up. In fact, we'll just go and have a look and do a quick refresh here. Right, event is active. So we've got Larry with John Boo. I think Larry gets John Boo every second week. We've got Stefan with a bye. DJ Simon against Coldest Pillow. LS3 against Mooncake. Keezer gets a bye. DJ Ridu against Spectre Dawn. Bankster against Travelling TT, and Christian gets a bye. So again, well, you look at that on paper, the two favourites again to be contending this final would be Larry and Spectre Dawn, with LS3 been in that list as well, I should say, but the rest of them are all battling for places and trying to make use of their handicaps. So these matches, in fact that's the handicaps just going on as well now. Let me just do a quick change on that to 30 seconds. Right, so you can see that there's a couple of handicaps in there. They're not that heavy looking at them. So DJ Ridu's getting a 7 ball. We've got Larry against John Boo. Well, I think we'll go in and watch the Larry John Boo match, because John Boo, again, one of these players that blows hot and cold with a handicap that can cause trouble. So we'll head into that one if we can get in. Good evening to Spectre. And Larry has won the lag. And so off we go. And good evening to Coldest Pillow. And Larry can't stop potting balls in the break. And the only thing is, I think he's hoping there's a gap there. And I don't think there is. Well, he's going to have to try and spin this in, but I don't think he can get enough past that 5 ball and miss the 6 to be able to do that. And it looks too far to jump. So he's going to try the Massey. Got to hit this. If you hit this too hard, the spin won't work. And that's perfect. That was well done. You've got to hit it at a pace where it allows the spin to actually take place. You hit it too hard, it just goes to the long rail on the side and completely misses the ball. And this is going to have to run a bit, the cue ball. Unless Larry tries doing something fancy. Oh, he's taking it up table, or down table, as we look. So it could be a good start for Larry, winning the lag, breaking 2 or 3 balls going down, dealing with an awkward shot to start with, and just needs to get good on the 8 ball. It's the usual story, you just got to get that good angle. How's that look? It's actually a bit straight, so I think he can come back to the rail and back out. Or is he trying to stun it big time? Yeah, he's got it working. Got the draw working. Well, couldn't have asked for much of a better start than that. So John Boo won't be getting much of his 7 ball money ball if Larry keeps doing that for the rest of the match. Well, talking about the 8 ball bar table world championships, Stubb managed to play Potman, and I don't know when they played, but it certainly wasn't at a time where I was around, so I don't know whether they played it late at night or whenever, but Stubb has gone through by 9 racks to 5 on the 1 loss side. And meanwhile, Larry with a quick combo on that 9 ball for a very quick 2-0 lead. Now this time, did anything go? Didn't hear anything go. Well, John Boo has to come up this left side of the table as we look past the 5 and 8 ball. Well, he's clipped to 5. He'll take that. And I think he can just draw back off this 2 ball. He might bump into the 7. Oh no, he's just stunned it to hold it. Watch that cue ball. Well, he only needs to the 7 ball. And slight angle on it. Should be getting it though. So John Boo also has a quick response to get on the board. And Steve sent me a message, I think it was yesterday, that there was a proposal sent for one of the matches to be played tonight, but clearly that proposal wasn't acceptable, as there is nothing on the schedule for the 8 ball bar table world championship, so goodness knows when the next match is going to be. Meanwhile, Larry at the table. John Boo's buried the 1 ball. Larry's looking to, well, this is tighter. He's looking for the soft spin around, and again he's executed it very well. Got the hit, and well, he's not left anything easy, but he could be in trouble again here, Larry. Just got into the cue ball a bit too much there. Wanted to finish right behind that 8 ball and the 6 ball, and it's left the 1 ball in the open. Larry can see most of it. Well, he's playing the jump shot to try. I think he tried to do that to get the bank. He'll take that. And again, he can't see enough of the three, I don't think. Or can he? Oh yes, he can, I think. I'm fairly certain he can get that. He just needs to jack up and hold the cue ball, unless he's going around three rails to come around the corner. But it's a tight space to get into, to go on the floor, unless he's just going behind it. He's going behind it for the side pocket. Oh, needs a bump. And, well, that's not done him any favours. At least he can see the four. Problem is he's bumped the 8 ball onto the 6. And that's killed the 6 ball. Now, nobody's said anything. I presume my mic audio is fine. Does it sound any different than it normally does? Does it sound worse? Does it sound better? You can let me know. Well, that's good. Larry trying to get a bump. And he's got it. Now, this is a tricky little shot. Potting the 6 ball is not a problem. When did you play? When did you play stub pot, man? I'm still trying to work out. You must have played that late at night, when you should have been in bed and probably played them at a better time. Good evening. Well, this is going to obviously bump the 8 ball. The cue ball is. Was Tuesday after what? But what time it? I mean, Tuesday Tuesday at 6 PM, what the hell was I doing on Tuesday night? Was I watching... Why was I not around then? What was I doing? I'm trying to think what I was doing on Tuesday. I'll tell you why I wouldn't be there. First of all, it wouldn't have been on the schedule, because I always check the schedule. And if it was at 6 o'clock, I would have been at my dinner. So that's probably why I didn't see it. Yep, I wasn't there because I'd have been at my dinner at the time on Tuesday. Because the first thing I do before I go and get my dinner, or decide to what time I'm going to get my dinner, is to have a look at the bracket, and there was nothing on it. There was no match scheduled, so obviously you both just turned up in the lobby and decided to play. I probably went truck driving as well when I was finished my dinner. Well, Larry missed that 7 ball. He was always going to hit the 8 ball, but he actually missed the pot. And John Boot, only needing the 7 ball, was right back in it. A nice bank there, but now he's got to make a choice here. Try and keep this safe, or try and squeeze that 5 ball goes. I mean, it does go. There's plenty of room now that I look at it. Oh, he's overdone it. He'll take that though. Well, a little bump. Oh, now that little bump, I don't think has helped John Boo. He's left it tough. Is it going to catch the jaw? Yes, it has done, but it's gone in. Now he needs to just draw off this slightly. Oh, he's fine, he can get it thin enough, but you've got to watch the cube all the way it's tracking. Oh, he's lucky. I would have just drawn off that slightly just to make sure the cue ball wasn't head towards any pocket. So John Boo finds himself in the lead. So I noticed that you lost 9-5, Popman. What happened? Was Stubb getting lucky, or were you just not getting the job done? Were you getting enough chances? Or more to the point, was you giving far too many away? John Boo's up and rolling again here. I mean, okay, he goes for this big fancy draw, which obviously there's no need for it. Cue ball's probably they bumped the 9 here. Oh, he's missed it. And the further it goes, the more it opens up the angle. But this is not easy. A straight in 7 ball for a 4-2 lead. And Larry's miss on that 7 ball has become really costly already. Oh, John Boo comes up. Larry with no shot. Oh dear. I don't know what the hell that was, Larry, but that certainly isn't it. Again, that's that was supposed to be through to the rail there, that cue ball, and he was a 1.5 foot short. And a 2-5 combo here. You see my point about playing delicate little touch shots with a crackball mouse. Just trying to roll that cue ball onto the side rail, and was way short. Big mistake from Larry again. And this is just a drop in the 6 ball, roll the 7 up table, and it's 5-2. And this is why the 7 ball becomes very dangerous when Larry's make mistakes at the wrong time and the table's wide open, and you know, any half decent player is going to be able to pick their way through, and who's done the job. Well, he's got the 8 ball in the break. He's got a tricky little cut. Cue ball's running. It's had a bump in the 5. It's not great in the 2. Another dodgy cut. But in it goes. A bump in the 9. Sitting nicely on the 3 this time. Now he's got to avoid bumping into the 6 here. Oh, and needs a bit more legs. I mean, it's still a pot, but it could have done me running a bit further there. Got to get a hold of the cue ball again here. Well, he ain't hanging about. Again, you know, you could roll forward to the short rail and come back towards the 6 and then just roll the 6 in. I mean, he just rolled it in gentle. But I'll roll up the table, down the table, sorry. And he's going to be on the hill here with this 7 ball. Well, everything was going great there at the start for Larry. Got himself out a wee spot, ends up being 2-0 up, and then hasn't had a sniff apart from the fact the chances he has had or the visits he's done, he's made mistakes. And he has been punished severely. 7 balls going in the break, it comes up. John Boo's, well, that's got to get to the rail, and it just gets to the rail. Well, that's what Larry would be trying to do. and his previous shot never got there. And he's not picked a line there either. I think he's already conceded that he's heading to the one-loss side early on here tonight. Well, the tricky shot here in this is getting somehow decent on the 4-ball, because you've got to get from it up to the 5, and that's not decent, and that's going to scratch, and Larry has a chance, and it's no miss time for Larry now. He needs to win everything, or rather pot everything and win everything from here on in, and no mistakes. And that's already gone too far. That's no good. He's leaving himself under pressure at the wrong time again here. And this 6-ball isn't a gimme. Cue ball's going to come back across, but is it going to have a shot in the 7? The 7's very tight past the 8. He's got to get really good in this 7 if he's coming across the table. He's not got many options here though. And that'll work. Again, it's awkward. So Larry's took his chance. John Boo scratches, and Larry's punished him at least for that mistake. So he's retrieved one rack, needs to keep potting balls from the break, and he's got a ball. Oh, danger, danger already here for Larry. He can't see the 1, and look at where the 7-ball is. And John Boo will be all over that like a rash if he gets a sniff to knock that 7-ball in. Well, if I was Larry, I would be potting the 7-ball and pushing out. That's what I'd be doing. And Larry's seen the danger, and he might well be in trouble again here. But he had to pot that 7 there. He couldn't leave that near the hole. John Boo would have been smacking at that. Well, DJ Simon and Coldest Pillow, their match is over already, and Coldest Pillow has taken out DJ Simon by 7 racks to 3. Good result there, making use of the handicap. Well, John Boo back at the table. Now cut the 2 and out into the table for the 4. Well, this is not over yet, this rack, and that's why, because that was not an easy roll in, that 4-ball, and Larry's got a chance to survive another rack here. But he's gone straight on the 5. He's pretty straight on it. He's going to leave this 6-ball, unless he tries to punch this in. He's going to be awkward in the 6-ball. Let's look at it from his end. Now he can jack up and dig in and draw back, and he's going to still have an awkward 6-ball. Whatever he does, he's cutting into the side of 5-ball, and the cue ball's got to hold up, and that was well done. Again, just a gentle roll in the 6-ball. Oh, you didn't have a handicap. Oh, well, that's even better. That's a good result. That is a good win. If you weren't getting anything anyway. So, is the comeback on? Well, it's 2 in a row for Larry. He's still trailing by 2. Well, the 8 ball has gone in, and that 1 ball is sitting nicely, and all the balls are sitting nice as well. So, if he's going to come back for this 2 ball into the side, he's looking at it in up past the 7. Well, that's a no-go. It doesn't go really. So he might be looking to play this 2 in the side here. And again, he's just not getting into it enough. See, he was wary of stunning into the side pocket there, and he's underhit it slightly. So now the cue ball's got to go up table. Well, he really wants to come over and go inside this 4 ball on the long rail on the right here if he can do that. Needs to slow up, slow up. Again, you see that's a bit straight. If he'd fell there, he was fine. And he's managed to pinch the angle and get a bit of spin working. That was well done.